The hospitality markets across GCC have been going through a very specific phase. There has been a pressure on performance over the past couple of years. The primary reason for this is decrease in oil prices, which consequently impacts on the amounts that corporates and governments are able to spend on the travel and on any events. So the hotels who are actually reliant purely on that type of demand, they are heavily impacted. For example, we have Abu Dhabi, some parts of Dubai, as well as Saudi Arabia as a whole, has seen quite a negative impact from that specific point. Nevertheless, leisure is quite significant in most of the GCC markets, especially in Dubai, however also in some other, where we see that properties who actually rely on 2, 3, 4 key segments that are driving the overall demand are actually still at a very healthy state of performance. If we dig down more into the sub-markets, for example in Dubai, which is obviously the leading market in the Middle East, it's clearly visible that hotels that are positioned next to the key demand generators in well-established areas, especially beach properties as well as city properties, to some extent, they're suffering much less than the market as a whole. In general, we are seeing a significant pipeline of hotels being delivered across all markets. The primary reason for this is that investors and developers are betting on events such as Expo 2020 as well as Qatar World Cup 2022, and they want to capture the demand and obviously deliver products prior to these events, which will obviously have a positive impact on their investments. Going forward, we do see a positive, fairly positive outlook, especially in the midterm and obviously long term. The region as a whole is highly focused towards tourism that has already been seen in UAE, in Dubai and Abu Dhabi, where we see different demand generators, whether it be leisure, entertainment, as well as cultural points. Saudi Arabia has developed a Vision 2030 where tourism is going to play a major part in developing the overall infrastructure of the country, together with obviously very strong religious tourism that is already in place in Saudi Arabia. So in short, short-term challenges, short-term pressure on performance, however, mid-term and long-term positive view on most of the markets in GCC.